Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off a week of dailies in my penny pages B6 Be Productive Hybrid, and we're going to use what's left of this Pineapple Peeps kit from Planning with Manny. I did use this in the Pendrix Weekly last week, so I've used some of this already, and we're going to fill in with, we're going to use it with, in my daily. So let's see. How's everybody been doing? I've been busy, to say the least. Let's start with exciting things. I feel like I posted here, but at the same time, I feel like maybe it didn't post. I don't know. But t-shirt sales kick off this week. I am opening it up. So how that is going to work is I'm going to try to have a listing on the website to make it easier on my end to keep up with everything, where you order your shirt, but in like the size and color you want, and mark what vinyl colors you want. But then you have to communicate with me about design so I can work on that for you. But it can literally be just about anything as long as it's family friendly. We can work on making it happen. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting things going on, and that is one of them. I put up photos of all of the shirts that I had made so far, mostly for me, a couple for a friend, but in general, they're mostly mine. So some of them may not be something anybody else wants, and that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to give some examples of, hey, this is something I can do. Make it fun. I like to have fun. So today's going to be a busy day. A lot of things that need to get done. I was considering grabbing some glitter headers out, and then I didn't do it. But this needs to be centered a little bit better. I've noticed like the height of her boxes don't exactly fill 100% with those. Let me see. I grabbed the whole glitter header book out. I did, because I intended on grabbing. I guess we could just do gold, because that'll match with the yellow. That'll be fine. I do have some of the skinny ones left, just a few, but up here especially, it needs a big one. I've noticed this weekend with deliveries, it seems, hopefully this is the case, it seems as though the summer slowdown is starting to come to an end. I won't say it has come to an end, but it's starting to. Orders Friday, oh my gosh, it was so much better than it's been for weeks and weeks, like a month. It was so much better. Friday was the best day I've had in I don't even know how long, because it's been a long while, it seems. Couple of months basically since the summer kicked off. But Saturday wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst. And I did go out for a little bit yesterday. It said it was busy, but it was just a lot of terrible offers, and I just couldn't deal with it, so I came home. The zombies are from Beyond Paper Flowers, my favorite zombie stickers. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, well, you know I use them like every single day. Because let me tell you, even me getting up and filming this first thing in the morning, because it is first thing in the morning, it's only like 9:47, and I get up at 9. It's kind of a stretch for me just due to the fact that talking to me first thing in the morning is, yeah. I'm not social first thing in the morning usually. So, oh, excuse me. Coke is coming to bite me. I grabbed these. I know these are like a brighter color, but I feel like the pink, the green in particular would work. This one's kind of a little too on the orange side. So the pink and the green would probably work okay. And I have this, I want to say this was, oh yeah, it is. It's July. I'm like, I have it marked. Let's go with this one. If my stickers won't be difficult. Is from the July Doodle Bundle. Now, I did get rid of the foil bundle. I did a poll in my Facebook group, and it was something I was considering for a long while anyways, because it seemed like people were ordering it less and less and less. Today's National Fajita Day. So I'm like, if I'm only making it for like 2 people, is there even a point? Plus getting words are hard. This is also another thing of first thing in the morning. Getting the paper for the overlays and the underlays that actually foils like it's supposed to is getting increasingly difficult. So there's that. And I'm getting to a point where I have to consider either getting rid of the glossy altogether or finding a way to get more of it. And that's where kind of my crossroads was. And I was like, people aren't seeming to love the foil bundle as much anymore. Let me see what people want to do. And I put a poll in my group, and 100% pretty much said, I can go away with it. And I'm like, okay, done. One less thing to work on every month. All right. So obviously I have orders. I say obviously, like you can see my order queue. But I do have some orders that need to get worked on. So I will probably need to clean the paper cutter in the meantime, because that's a general thing that normally happens. Today releases t-shirt sales, so I need to figure that out. So I'll write that in here and get that posted and available to you guys. Sales for them are running through Friday. After Friday, it's a 1 to 2 week turnaround. Depends on A, how fast the shirts come in once I order them, and B, how fast I can get them done. So I will be working on them as soon as shirts come in. In the meantime, I can work on the designing part of it to get the files created ready for the customs. So today is Dupixent Day. So I have my stickers from Cheerful Planner Girl no longer open to mark that. So I have to stick myself today. My neighbor is coming to do the grass, so I need to go to the bank so I can pay him. From Cheerful Planner Girl, these are from Pretty Planner. I think she's still open, but I'm not 100% sure. Last I think I checked was her shop was on vacation mode. I'm still going to link it, even if it's on vacation mode. That way, if she opens it back up, then you can check out her shop. But Pretty Planner for those, and again, Cheerful Planner Girl for the other. And because I have neglected the kitchen for far too long, I really need to do the dishes. And I thought Moon Boo, again from Cheerful Planner Girl, would make it a little cuter at least. I hate doing the dishes. Is it evident? All right, so let's work on putting all of this down. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. And then kind of go from there. So, you know what I might do? I might use, to give a little extra something here, we may use a full box and make this use, I can't word, sorry. Use this functionally. These are designed to be functionally used or decoratively used. And today we're going to use this one functionally. We're going to use this for my bank run and lawn mowing. I do like to try to pair these together because they go together. I'm only going to the bank so I can pay him. All right. We need, do we want something fun? I think the answer to that is yes. And then I feel like Owen is being non-represented here, so let's put him in. He's being left out because Manny was here, but I didn't have Owen. All right, so I guess this one's more self-explanatory, so I don't need to write anything. And we'll do it like this. There we go. And I think that's everything that I need to put in for today. If I need other things, I have space. So I can add more things if I need to, but I don't think so, but I don't know. And like I said, I can always use these functionally as well and not just decoratively. So there you have it. That is today. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go get some breakfast in me so I can get to work because I'm sure some people are excited about getting t-shirt orders in, and I need to get all that figured out, and I have orders sitting on my desk that need to get worked and get out in the mail. So there's a possibility I may have to go to the post office. Depends on what time mail comes in conjunction with what time I finish orders, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm getting off. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Still using the pineapple kit. So let's see. Yesterday was a good day. I got a lot accomplished, I feel like. I did orders. I still have one that needs to be finished. Just one. But it was custom and it's a bunch of tinies, so it takes a little bit of time. It took me longer than I figured it would to take care of getting t-shirt listings done and up. I was thinking I could do it all in one listing, but then I didn't want it to be too confusing because adult shirts, there's a lot more colors available than like toddler or youth. So I needed to separate them out. Toddler shirts only have like, I want to say 8 colors available, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Youth has a little bit more. It's kind of somewhere between there and adult. So I separated them out so that way, there's no confusion with the colors, even though I have the color charts attached. I didn't want somebody accidentally picking an adult color in a youth size when it's not available. But yeah, so shirts are up on the website through Friday. I know you won't see this video until Saturday, which is kind of crazy. So I really need to make sure I get a video up today of some sort and kind, so that way you guys can get notified of all this if you don't know. If you don't follow me somewhere else or whatever. Let's see. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing today other than completing those. I say those like there's multiple. The one order. I mean, there may be multiple because I haven't checked this morning to see if there were additional orders ready for me. But I have at least one that needs finishing today. So we need to finish that one order. And then from there, I can kind of decide what I'm doing. I would like to start on some designs. I have some big things that need to get in the works because it's already August. I've already been asked about the date strips for next year, these right here, which I may as well go ahead and do them now because why not? And I definitely need to get started on wacky holidays because those take an eternity to create. So I need to get started on them if nothing else. And then if there's anything else you guys want, let me know. I've already been asked about the Hallmark countdown to Christmas. Obviously, I have to wait until the schedule comes out, but when that comes out officially, yes, I will do those too. My usual things that I do each year will still be a thing. So I guess we can do one more box here. I only have 2 left. Well, I have 2, and I have this one that can be used. That I can use those tomorrow, I guess, and then that'll finish off this kit. You know what I didn't grab? Because there's always something I don't grab, right? I don't know, it just seems like a theme with me. But when I wake up in the morning and my brain isn't together, I'm wearing my out of bed and dressed what more do you want shirt this morning. That seems to be a thing lately. Anyways, early in the week. I forgot to grab these. So what color did I use yesterday? Green. So maybe we'll use a pink today. Do you want to use a circle? Maybe. I know these sheets were cut a little too deep, which is also why they're mine. It was only cut a little deep in some spots and not others. So, but anyways, today is aviation day. So I have things I need to be working on besides orders. So I do want to get those started. What else? Oh, that's not a... Here's one. My brain is just... yeah. But I did get the dishes done. I did. I, wasn't too thrilled about doing them, but I did them. I unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded the dishwasher, hand washed what needed to be hand washed, and ran the dishwasher. So the dishwasher needs to be emptied today so that I can put stuff back directly into the dishwasher and not have the pile of load in my sink again that I had. But does that ever happen? No, not really. I get too busy. And then I get really wiped out and tired, or on days when I have, my delivery days, I end up in too much pain, and so I come home, and you're lucky if I cook, let alone clean up. So I have to pick my battles, and what I actually get done. And dishes just usually aren't it. So what am I doing today besides some work? I have no idea. Let's just be honest. I have no idea. But one thing for sure is I probably need to get a video up, like I said, because you guys aren't going to see this until Saturday. And by that point, shirt orders are going to be closed. So I need to at least try to get a video up so I can let you know about that sooner, because, give you guys a fair chance to. I'm excited about it. I've got a few people who have already contacted me about customs, and I'm excited to work on their designs. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Pretty much anything. Any kind of quote or anything like that. There's so much you can do. Anyways, I will get off of here. I'm going to go have breakfast and get myself pulled together and all that fun stuff, and get to work on this, and then figure out what else I'm doing for the day. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy, what's today, Wednesday? Alright. Still using this kit. And yeah. So yesterday ended up being more of a lazy day than anything. I got the one order I needed to do done. But then that was pretty much the only thing I accomplished yesterday. I got tired. I did take a nap. And yeah, I think Tuesdays have become a lot of the time days where I'm just like, I have not a lot of energy. And I think it's because, Wednesday to Sunday I run deliveries. Wednesdays and Thursdays are like half days. They're not full days, but those few hours each of those 2 days still kind of add up. But the weekend I run pretty much all day. And then by Monday, I have whatever orders I have from the weekend to do. So then Monday I have to hustle on weekend orders and get those done. So then by Tuesday, I'm just wiped and in need of a break. And so Tuesdays, my body almost forces me to take a break because I'm just too tired. Or I end up with migraines or, whatever the case may be. So, yeah. Yesterday ended up being more of a lazy day. I'm doing all right today, except pain levels are rising, and I don't know if it's because we have Hurricane Erin off the coast. It's not, the path is curving out. However, the western side of it is definitely affecting things like tides, currents, and things like that. Definitely going to be looking at getting wind gusts up to about 30 miles an hour or so the next day or so. More so, most of it's going to be more tomorrow than anything here. I know the North Carolina's already taken a beating on the coast because, they stick out a little further. And it's that outer piece of the storm that'll be kind of riding the edge there. So, yeah. I'm going to move my mic. I feel like I put it way too low today. There we go. I got several things I need to put down today, so it's making me wonder if we can actually stretch this kit one more day. And if we do, I'm okay with that. Because I have one more box here. And then I have that one with the little, that was one of the sidebar ones, but for the Pentrix. However, it's really cute and can still be used functionally, decoratively, whatever. I am going out delivering for a little while today, so I will have that. Those boxes, these to put down with whatever platform I end up delivering on today. Generally DoorDash, and then whatever other app decides to make an appearance and give me a good offer. Oh my gosh. My voice is being weird today. But yeah, I woke up and all my joints are really achy and hate it. I'm like, I should be feeling less pain than I did yesterday because I was relaxing and No, I'm feeling more. Like I said, I think it may just be because we have the storm off the coast, coming up the coast. I definitely have arthritis in my knees, my hips, and my back. So, those areas are feeling it right now. I also have arthritis in my neck. I have since I was like 20. Just my luck in my life, you know. So I do have an Etsy order that came in later in the day yesterday. I could have probably got it done real quick before mail, but I didn't want to get up out of my comfy chair and come do it. So now I have to work on it when I get home. National Radio Day. Oh, I listen to the radio a lot, especially while I'm out doing deliveries. So there you go. I have bills to pay. Yay, adulting. I need to stop in Food Lion because I need Coke. And this week, I'm like, I have one more can. Just one after this. I do have some bottled ones, but I save the bottles mostly for like when I'm going places. I drink the cans at home. So I got to pay some bills because money, money, my payday is Mondays from all the apps, from Etsy, like everything deposits on Monday. Tuesday, it's pending in the account, but by Wednesday, I can say, yes, it's definitely there. So, I need to run to Food Lion for Coke. Trash and recycle need to go out. These are from Indiana Acre Plans. And then I didn't pull anything out for it. I'm not sure how I want to mark it, but it could just be like one of these boxes or something. I'm supposed to help my sister-in-law this evening sometime, figure some stuff out. So yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, and then that, which makes 4 things to put down, and I'm running out of boxes. I definitely am. Now I could use this full box down here and then just use that as like for her helping her, or I could use that. None of these really require a very large sticker, so we'll do that for paying bills. You know what? Let's use one of the flags because I don't use these nearly enough. There's always a gazillion of them, or maybe I should put on this side. I don't know. Planning with Manny is really good about making sure you have plenty of flags, and I never really use them that much, so I'll put that there and I'll write in, and then we need, I guess we'll use this for helping her, and then should I use another flag? Let's use this one and put it sideways because it's the only one that I can actually put sideways. The other ones with the designs on it, they would look kind of weird being sideways. So let's not do that. Let's do like that. Ta-da! Okay, cool. So I guess that means we have enough for tomorrow. Between those two boxes, we'll be able to put stuff down tomorrow. And I don't really think I have a lot going on tomorrow. I say that and then watch like 5 things pop up. Because that's how it generally works. But there you go. That's what I know I have right now. Deliveries, run into Food Lion on the way home to get some Coke and maybe like 1 or 2 other things. Come home, pay some bills, and work on orders. And then help her in the evening. And then I can chill the rest of the day. You know? So there you go. That is today. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Should be the last day using this kit. I doubt you can hear it because this mic does a pretty decent job. But it is windy out. And the reason it is windy out is because Hurricane Erin is off the coast. No direct impact to, it hasn't made landfall or anything like that. It's still curving out. But it's still affecting the East Coast with tidal flooding, higher potential for rip currents, maybe some like coastal erosion and things like that. But of course, we're also getting some of the wind now. They said, there's a potential for a scattered shower or 2, but it really will be nothing if we even see any. So basically expecting it to be cloudy and windy today. And that's fine. But we're getting, wind gusts of like 20 miles an hour right now, I think. I'm not sure if they'll get higher or not as it passes, but I don't know. So it's actually kind of making me wonder if I should go out doing deliveries today, just because that wind, when it's windy like that, it can be a pain to deal with. But at the same token, people are probably going to be ordering more because they don't want to deal with it. So it's kind of like one of those catch-22s. Do you go out or do you stay home? I know it's a pain driving with wind pushing you. That's the only thing I really don't like. So I don't know. I have yet to determine that. Currently, we're going to just plan as though I am still going out. But even if I do go out, it's only a lunch shift because I do have food bank this evening, so I need to not be out delivering. So at the latest, it'll be till 3:30 for deliveries. But that's the latest. Yeah, I'm going to mix things up. And I'm going to go right here first. And put my zombie down. So yesterday was pretty good. I mean, deliveries sucked. Let's just be honest. It was slow. It was very slow. I was surprised how slow it was. So after by 1:00, I quit. It was like 2 hours and I quit because I'm like, I'm not doing this. And then I went to BJ's because I needed to pick up some protein shakes. And then I went to Food Lion so I could pick up my Coke and a couple other things. And then came home, got that all put away, and I don't remember what I did for a little while, but then I worked on like the 2 little orders I had, got them done. I just missed the mailman by like this much. Like he came as I was finishing on the last of the orders I had. So well, I mean, when I say he came, he usually parks in front of my mailbox. He parked right there. He left right before my cutting machine finished cutting that last page, and I was able to get that packed up. So they're right here. I will put them out today. No big deal. Kind of wonder if I should use, I feel like it's a little orangey, but I don't know. I'm kind of like wanting to use it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Today is Senior Citizens Day. But yeah, I did that. I helped my sister-in-law with stuff. We talked for a good little while. And then after she left, I had a late dinner and relaxed, watched a few shows, and went to bed. I mean, it was a full but good day yesterday. Today, I ain't got a clue. If I'm being honest, I don't really have much of a clue. I do have food bank. This one's going to be too big to put there, so I'm going to just stick it here. What's it going to be for? I don't know. Same with this. What's it going to be for? I don't know. Something. But don't want to use, maybe we'll use one of these here. I usually get there to help, get set up and all that by around 4:30. And then from 5 to 6 is when the doors open. So the Molly is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I love using these for my food bank days. But this part of the day will either be deliveries as I originally had planned, or I will work on shop stuff. Either way. Afterwards will be coming home, having dinner, and relaxing. What's going here, if anything? I don't know. Just because I don't know. So I don't really have much of anything left. Just a few random stickers. That one I can use probably underneath my other boxes over here if I do go out. And if I don't go out, well then maybe I'll just flag it up or something and decorate it. You know what I mean? Either way, I have a few stickers left. Everything else is gone. That's it. So I can either use it if I needed to today or put them in my reusable sticker book for another day. But that's it. So I'll have to find something else to use for the rest of the week, which is fine. Anyways, I'm getting off. I'm going to go have breakfast and make up my mind what I'm doing for the day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Pulled out this kit from Tiny Little Tulips with the sunflowers. And of course, I have these extra boxes here. I had grabbed the full boxes and then I grabbed the B6 kit. I will pull from the B6 kit for some of the functionals, but for now we're going to use the full boxes that are the larger size ones. And I'm not going to use these glitter headers. I'm going to use some from Keep It Simple stickers because I plan on using this in the Pinterest layout. So that'll be for next week. And I want to make sure I have enough of things for it. So, and then whatever's left, I can use in my daily. So this kit will get me probably a good solid week of dailies. Should I be starting on it with it today? Maybe not. Maybe I should have waited till a Monday to start using this, but I wanted to use it now. So let's see. Yesterday I ended up not going out doing deliveries. It was just super windy and I honestly didn't feel like dealing with it. If you've ever had to do a lot of driving when it's windy, it's not fun. Neither is trying to deliver people's food and your dash bag go from hanging nicely like it's supposed to going woo. Yeah, no. And then at the same time trying to hold your hat on your head. And no. You want to hold your hat on your head, your bag is straight as you can because you don't want their food tipping over, and especially if they have something like soup from Panera. Yeah. You don't want that spilling, and because then they'll come back on you as a driver. I do my very best to keep the bag from tipping and, keep the food straight and hold drinks steady and all that good fun stuff. And it's a little harder to do when you got wind gusts of like 20 to 30 mile an hour. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with it. It's only a lunch shift. I will make it through. And we'll make it. I just need to go out the rest of the weekend. So that's what I'm doing. I will be out today, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, all the good stuff. All right. Now, question is, which full boxes do I want to use? I have a whole lot of them to choose from. This one will be a good one to use when I have no deliveries to make. On a non-delivery day, I could use this giant box. I could put it down like that, where I just have the box for my truck and have it cover up. So as long as I don't have a whole lot going on, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I could use that giant box right there. That would be kind of cool. But there's no point in putting that down when I have stuff that's going to have to go here. So we won't use that one. That's for sure. And there's this one that's a double. It can be split, or it could be something that I do like half and half. But again, I'm not putting a full box here, so won't use the full box today. Well, let's use the house, because why not? Today is just going to be essentially a delivery day. I don't think I have much else that needs to go down. I could be lying, but I don't know. This is like a really dark brown. I'm sure on camera it looks black, but it's like a really dark brown. So this color palette here is kind of perfect to go with the sunflowers. Let's use this one, I guess, because it's kind of similar to some of these up here. We'll just use that one at the bottom. I know I have a piece of Happy Mail coming today. That I do know. But that is, it's from the TikTok shop, and I will be sharing that over on the TikTok. So if you want to see that, you're going to have to check it out there. It's actually something I ordered. It's not a sample. I didn't get sent it for free, but I will be promoting it, and hopefully, I mean, assuming it's good. I mean, I was really excited to order it, so I'm assuming it's going to be good. It's stickers. How can it not be? Yes, I said it. It's stickers, and I'm excited for it. I'm going to put a box just here. The half box would be too big. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, I would have to move the header up, and I don't feel like doing that. So we're just going to use the third box here. What's it going to get used for? I don't know. I could put in my Happy Mail there, or, you know, something. And then let's use sticky note for my Be an Angel Day. So go out and be an angel today. Not in the literal sense, but, you know, like an angel on earth. I don't know how this was supposed to be arranged. Oh, I need another box for down here. Let's use one of these. I'm not awake. Can you tell? I'm just like all over the place this morning. Not very talkative either. I'm just apparently not up. But yeah, I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I'm just being honest. I filmed some content for TikTok and put them in draft mode. I even posted one, but it's got like 10 views on it in however many hours. It is what it is. It's one of those discouraging posts. Like, you did all this stuff that was supposed to be a great post, you thought, and then it just flops. I hate that. Social media is crazy like that. It drives me crazy. But, you know, anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get this day rolling, and I will let you know tomorrow how it goes. But this can either be Happy Mail, it could be a quote, it could be if I have something else come up. I also have space. I can put stuff. This will be over here for deliveries, whatever I deliver on. Yeah. So there you go. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Obviously we're gonna keep using the sunflowers today. Yesterday was an interesting day, to say the least. Deliveries started off kind of slow. Typical, honestly. And I got like 2 deliveries in, and then all of a sudden an Instacart pops up for like $18 going less than a mile. And it was like 15 items, 21 units, something like that. And you guys, I got it. I hit it real fast. I looked super fast to see the items, make sure there weren't anything like cases of water because I'm not hauling that up apartment stairs. And then I accepted that fast because that's one of the best Instacart orders I have personally seen. Now, I know there's even better batches if you get like Diamond Cart and stuff like that, but I have a long way to go to get to somewhere like Diamond Cart. I'm not even gold. So, um, but the only bad thing with Instacart is it's kind of a free for all. You have to be faster at accepting than everybody else. That's the downside of it. There's like nothing is sent directly to you to accept or decline. So you don't have time to really think too much. You just have to grab. But I got it. It took me like 8.5 minutes or something to shop that order. No, I'm not joking. Instacart has a timer on it, so I was able to see how long it took me to shop. No, it was like 8 minutes and something. They had every single thing that customer wanted in stock, which was good because they literally had noted on every single item, no substitute. So they didn't want a substitution on anything if it was out of stock, which some people are like that, and that is okay. That is their choice. So they had every item. I was done shopping in under 8 minutes. It did not take long to check out because there was like the line that I went in, they were finishing up the customer in front of me. When I got in line, I had enough time to put everything on the belt, and then it was my turn. So, I mean, and then on my way. And the customer even messaged and said exactly where they are located because they're like literally on a curve with these apartments, and there's only one spot of those apartments that's literally on the corner and not in where there's a parking lot. So this curve, there you only have like a little bit of parking right here on the street, and that's where they were. So they told me that, and I'm like, all right. And they said, coming from here, it'll be on your left. I said, okay, I will come down this side, not naming the other street, but I told them, I said, I'll come down this street. So I'm coming on the right side. And they said, great. And I said, I'm on my way. And of course, it was actually a hand it to them one. So they were waiting for me when I got there. And a little bit later, I noticed the tip had increased, which is even more awesome. So that one went up to $20 and some change. So they added an extra $2 after delivery, which is really cool. I would say that's the first time that's happened on Instacart. I have only done like less than 30 deliveries on Instacart. So, it's a new thing. But anyways, yesterday, I ended up doing something that I've never done either. And all 5 platforms that I delivered for, I delivered on all of them yesterday. All 5 of them, which meant that from like here to about here was filled with these stickers yesterday. All of them. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, and Walmart Spark. I did all 5. At least one delivery on each. Crazy, huh? Mostly DoorDash and Uber Eats. But I did one Grubhub, one Instacart, and one Spark. I can't. It was crazy. And then I came home to my TikTok shop order having come in. And you guys, I can't tell you how excited I am for that. In fact, I'm going to pull it out and use one of them here in a minute. Because, yes. I'm going to show you. If you want this, I do have it listed in my showcase in my on my TikTok. So go find me at Craft Penguin Planner over on TikTok, and then click the showcase under on my profile, and you'll find these. These are the inspirational quote sticker pack from Bloom, and you get 8 sheets of quotes, and these are amazing. Like, I'm really excited. These are all, I think I'm going to use the going places today because it's kind of literal and figurative. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of a cool, but there's so many amazing quotes. It had 200 and something different ones, and they're all different. It says 229. So they're really awesome. I filmed it, me opening it. Like, I literally got home, brought everything inside, got the mail, and then came in here and ripped that thing open and did it on camera too, because I'm like, I'm just too excited. I want to film me doing it. So that's what I did. And yes, I filmed it for TikTok. So I'm sorry if you didn't get to see it, but go over there and watch it. Okay? I'm working on my TikTok platform. I know I need to get back to working on building up my YouTube. But I hate to say it, but that platform is growing faster for me than here. Today's buttered corn day. So then now I sit here and go, it's corn. A big lump of nuts. It has the juice. My voice is not what it used to be. Anyways, you know, that song was on TikTok forever, which gives me an idea. I could almost kind of flash back to using that and do a quick thing. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Anyways, so yeah, it may have started off slow, but it ended pretty good. Obviously, dinner shift is really where it's at. I just don't like doing dinner shifts all the time. I mean, I do it Fridays and Saturdays because, you know, it's a Friday and Saturday, and those are the busier days. But I truthfully do not do a whole lot with dinner shifts, mostly just because, you know, by that point in the day, I'm done. I don't go out later in the day. I go out earlier and then continue as far as I have, and, you know, I don't know. But of course, once the time changes and it starts getting darker earlier, then that also makes a difference where I don't go out at that time. I come home earlier. So, you know, things like that make a huge difference. All right. Well, this. I don't have a lot of space because I use 2 boxes, but we're going to, I need to put down I have to upload my video today. I mean, I always forget to put this in my planner, and usually I remember it after I turn the camera off. Today, I remembered it before I turned the camera on. I literally had this get ready to push the button, and I was about to push the button when I realized, oh, I need to take my YouTube sticker out so that way, you know, I can upload the video. I was this close to turning on the camera and forgetting it again. But let's look. Which page was that on? That one right there. That's the one I want. I want going places. Do I just stick it like that? Sure. I thought it would be kind of amusing because I'm going places delivering. I know it means it's like going places with like succeeding and things like that. It has a double meaning for me. And I like punny things. So there you go. I'm using it like I'm using it. And I don't care that it sticks out like a sore thumb because it's blue and it doesn't match. Because I wanted to use it. And that's all there is to it. So there you go. That wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you know the deal. And I will do my best to get back on doing the content. All right? All right. I will see you next time. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.